A Massachusetts family has spent more than 8 years looking for answers after a police officer killed their son. Danroy DJ Henry, a student athlete at New York's Pace University, was shot by Officer Aaron Hess during a night out with friends. Hess claims Henry tried to run him over with his car. Witnesses report tell a different story. In tomorrow night's 48 Hours, CBS News special correspondent James Brown spoke to DJ Henry's parents about their mission to find the truth.
Dan and Angela Henry had no idea this would be the last game they would watch their son play. DJ was a junior playing football for Pace University.
A joy, a Pied Piper in the neighborhood. All of the kids loved him.
In the early morning hours of October 17, 2010, the Henrys were startled awake with the devastating news that their son was shot to death in his car.
I remember just falling to my knees.
And I said, who would shoot him?
Dan called the police and says he was floored by what he says he was told, that DJ was trying to run over a police officer and that officer had to shoot him to stop him.
Something had to have happened if that happened. Like, what caused him to do something that's so outside of his character?
DJ was out celebrating with his teammates when other patrons got into a fight. Police say that DJ was parked in a fire lane in front of a bar, and when he was asked to move, he allegedly sped towards Officer Aaron Hess, propelling him on the hood and forcing him to shoot DJ. This is police dashcam video. On the right is Officer Hess. Behind him is DJ lying in the road. He had been pulled from a car and handcuffed.
I'd like somebody to tell me what other alternative Aaron Hess had on the hood of a moving vehicle.
Aaron Hess's lawyer, Brian Sokoloff.
Other than trying to save his own life or closing his eyes and saying his prayers.
This is cell phone video shot by a bystander showing the chaos at the scene.
We're in the Wild Wild West, that's what it felt like.
Desmond Hines is one of DJ's friends who was in the car that night. He says that Hess began shooting at them unprovoked.
We weren't doing anything wrong.
The Henrys decided to hire acclaimed civil rights attorney Michael Sussman.
Do you keep evidence from every case that you handle?
I needed it to be here, so perhaps a day like today would come when we could tell the story of what really happened here.
Despite the conflict, Officer Hess was cleared of criminal wrongdoing, and that would propel the Henrys on a 7-year journey to clear their son's name.
We're not anti-police. We're just trying to understand what the facts tell us. Was it a justified shooting or was it not justified? Because if it wasn't, it was murder.
And James Brown joins us from Washington. JB, good to see you, albeit, we wish it was to better news and a better story. You talk about the family spending 7 years trying to find the truth. How have their efforts paid off?
So, Brianna, it did, in fact, pay off for the family. It was a 7-year pursuit where they exhausted every possible avenue, again, with the sole purpose of finding out what the truth was. This was a family, an all-American family, a family of character and integrity, and a family of deep faith. And all they wanted to know is what is the truth so that they could have some resolution to this. Yes.
You know, JB, we saw DJ handcuffed lying on the ground after being shot. The question I have is, did he receive any kind of medical attention?
Vlad, his friends were in a car with him, and they said when he came to a stop after being shot, he commented to them, "The police shot me." They took DJ out of the car, handcuffed him, laid him on the ground, and as you saw in that dash cam video, he was laying on the ground for several minutes, not having received any medical aid at all.
Well, JB, we will be watching this. Thank you so much. And you can watch JB's full report defending DJ on 48 Hours tomorrow at 10, 9 Central here on CBS.